everybody, welcome back to Magika, episode 25 with me, Sid, and I'm trying to go upstairs in such a way as third person managed to get me to my storage room. Where last episode we got this thing going, which has been great, makes lots of glass. Somebody bony outside by the sounds of it. I need some vellum, and for that I need some leather. Let me just take maybe 4. Got my bucket, got my thing. Let's 2, 3, oops, no. For that should be enough. Let's put it back on to full. And always carry. Let's turn that noise off as well. I'm actually unsure what's in there. Oh, there's actually one of the problems with the bottom line going off. It doesn't give you enough on the inventory space. So that lot needs to be put away as well. No, that's all go in. What about you? What have you got in? You've just got a whole load of crap, haven't you? Yeah, you need good sorting at some point, but not now. And that's relatively clean as well. Now, what I have done is I've released my cat upstairs. That's tamed, the little calico that I picked up in that gem, so I've freed up the diamond that I was using as a catalyst for my crystallized spell, and we can reuse that. And I've been down here getting this lot together, and this is what I need this for. We're going to make a rift spell. I've not really looked at rift as a option before, but the starting on the Mana and Brass series, well, yesterday actually, as this has come out to the previous one, showed me actually how good that spell is. So what we are going to do is we're going to write that up. It'll be done in a moment. Oh, I love that. Look at that. That is brilliant. I love little touches like that. Things that just make this go. How are you doing? You're not there. Is it gonna finish at the bottom of the page? Oh, it goes back to the top. So it's just it's a shame. It says that should really be like a percentage. But there we go. That's our rift spell, which requires some stuff. And strangely enough, that should be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. All of those items are the items that we need for said spell. And I also, while I remembered when I got Mythian's magnificent bag, because it had the better upgrades, so kind of seems silly to not use that. And we're going to activate you. We're going to put down our spell. And then we're going to put down the various items. That looks to be it. Oh. Did I just... Oh, I think because I put away the one piece of Vintium dust, didn't I? Easily fixed. The one thing that was difficult to get again was ender pearls, because obviously I don't have any. Much more like it. Right, let's stand well away from that and give it a circle. Don't know what. Right, let's try that again, shall we? No. What's happening? It's not gone in there. Come over here and... Better. No, that's not going to work. Because I locked in the... that one. And back to square. And don't know. Well, we can just call it rift, it doesn't really matter. And then we just need to find an appropriate icon for it, which again, this is, I think, where we need more icons. Need to find out how these are stored, and then, you know, see whether we can't find something suitable. I am just going to go there. That will do me. And that is a self, so it takes me straight into my rift where I can place things and come back out. Right, that needs to go in there. That can go in as a tool, and jobs are good. Now, the other thing I did want to do, but I'll probably do another time, was add a... Should I do it now? Radius modifier. And then we need to do the alteration thing, and then I want to alter my spell to allow it to work as a hammer, my dig spell to allow it to work as a hammer as well. So rituals, modify, there we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then that. 3. Hopefully this is not going to be too expensive, but we'll find out. So pop you in, pop that down. Ritual rune. What is it? Pufferfish. Chimerite. Daylight sensors, easy enough. That's easy enough. It's that rune. There. What rune is that? Let's have a look. I would say it was that one. Water. Yes. That one. Okay, we need to make one of those then. Let's get a spare plate thingy. Definitely not got one, so that's fine. Bang. And bang. Right, now the question, do I have the pattern yet? Yes, I do. That makes life easier to follow then. Like that. like that, like that. Then complicated one. Okay, and then I need a superheated Vintium. I think that's what we need, isn't it, to get that? Superheated Vintium, yes. Got one. Good. Well, I think at some point I'm just going to make a whole batch of these between episodes and just hammer the whole thing slowed down. Back you go. Grab that. Okay, so we've got that. Thingy flower, puffer fish, and three things and a daylight sensor. Daylight sensor's probably the weirdest one. One of them. Don't have any puffer fish. That could be awkward. I'll need to check up in the fisherman's thing. Otherwise I'll need to go out and do some stuff. Chimerite, 3 of those. What else? Oh, Desert Nova. That's the one I want. And then I need to go and see if I've got a puffer fish. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, we had lots. I've got plenty. So, armed with that, we should be able to take my dig spell, put that down. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, puffer fish, rune. That is everything. Let's go stand well away from anything that can intercept my rune requirements. Oh, didn't need any, okay. And there's my dig spell, which now I can increase the radius. Now there's a reason why I'm so anxious to do this, or I wouldn't say anxious, but why I want to do this. And that is because I was doing some digging. I'm actually very tempted to do that as well and just keep that spell book there, which is the tools. Well, it was the tools. Why is it now altered? Okay, doesn't matter. I'm tempted to keep this out just because I think it benefits from being able to open that up and reduce and increase. And I mean, I can take the radius down to there. That gives me so that should give me a 3x3 tunnel. And the reason I was so interested in having a 3x3 tunnel, my voice is a little bit there today and I don't know why, was I started digging this out, and this was, whilst easy because click click click, it's no biggie, this point here is directly over the edge of the storeroom down there to bring up a connection. I was doing, oh, wow, have I? Wow, I've emptied my silk touch ring. Doesn't matter. We'll pop that back for now. So, being able to dig a 3x3 and just take it back down to normal, it's going to be invaluable. Right, my voice is really shocking right now, so let me see what I want to do next. I'll be back in a moment. that skeleton that I've been hearing is there. Skeleton assassin. Which of course is hostile to me. Because I'm not part of that undead group. Let's make sure that's lit up so we don't have to worry, because that's actually fairly, I think must be fairly close to my room. Anyway, I was going to show you something else I did briefly. Not sure what did we use that for then. No obvious purpose. Could have been embarrassing. So, you recall last episode, or the episode, well, a episode, I can't remember, I got myself some diamond armour. It's still not perfectly enchanted, but you know, such is life for now. Anyway. But that chest plate I actually found that it had mending on it. And I wanted to repair it. And I recalled that over here we had that dungeon when I went down and started digging down my my hole. Now I have had to muck around a little bit with the way down here, but seeing as I teleport down, mostly that's actually not necessary. But what I have done in here is I've now got my, they're not evokers, it's Vindicator. There we go. Now, it's not perfect, but it works. And it gets me a few emeralds. But more importantly, it got me the experience to do the mending on that. So, yeah, that was a thing. Nothing really much to it. It uses the fact that they can see me, so they automatically will come for me, and there are no baby vindicators, so, well, at least there shouldn't be according to the wiki. So I should be okay with that big open gap that they can't get through. Oh, pardon me. Anyway, I would like to make well, I've got a couple of things I want to do. I want to double check whether I have got the necessaries for growing warped wood. That's the beastie. I can't remember whether I have or not, and if I have, which is probably highly unlikely, because I don't think I've actually had silk touch up until that point, so I've probably not got any. Let me just recharge this. Shouldn't take long. Not with my new super mana levels anyway. So I've got warped roots, which I think is the bit I need to grow, and I've got warped block, but I have no warped hooferator, and that's the bit I want. Warped nylium, I think it's called off the top of my head. So I am going to have to go to the nether, and unfortunately every faction that is nether based hates me. It's really, really unfortunate. But I do now have paranormal shears as well. I do now have the means to defend myself. I'm better armoured. I've got some stuff going. You know, I don't think there's anything desperately that I need in there. Is there anything else? No, I don't think so. Don't think any of those charms are gonna... Yeah, no, we're good. But the demon faction don't like me because I'm allied with the humans, and the undead faction don't like me because I'm allied with the wizard's council. So... Hi! There's a good chance that a fairly large number of... Right, let me get the tools. Felled oak. I mean, that's one way of doing it, isn't it? I mean, I could just not bother, but I will... I don't even need to... Just gotta keep my eyes open for any demons or undead. There's a demon, you see. And he's going to aggro on me now. Yep. And yeah, same for the undead faction. So gotta be a little bit cautious. I don't need a vast amount of this. Just doesn't work on that, does it? I don't think. No, that's a shame. Well, grab myself a few stacks of this, and then maybe just leg it out. Yeah, a much... Oops, never scary enough as it is, in my opinion. But now, much more scary now. Half of the residents hate me. Actually, all of the residents hate me. Maybe not the... actually, no, the piglins probably hate me as well because I'm not wearing gold. So, yeah, that's a thing as well. Let's... Whoop. That was probably more than I wanted. Still, we can get all of the things we need. Oh no, we're alright. I am loving this Manor and Artifice mod. If it's not immediately obvious. Just the ability to do that. Well worth it. I mean, I don't need to get rid of every single block of warp nylium, but quite a few torches. Don't do that to me again. I think the only thing that you need to remember with a spell quite as destructive as this one, or at least potentially destructive, is you do need... Oh, there's another imp actually. Can I... Didn't take a lot of damage from that though, did he? As I recall. There you go. Enough to kill him now. Well, anyway, I think that's probably enough. Let's head. Let's turn that back down to normal. And... oh, hello. What are you? Oh. Oh. Ow. No. Time to go home. Portal. Don't like them. That was I don't know how that... he definitely just drained my mana though. It went right down. Or was that just me using Big Dig? Don't know. But yeah, that went down way faster than I anticipated. Anyway, we've got some warp nylium, we've got warp roots, so we can always grow more of these. And don't really need you. Mark of the Nether. I don't recall getting that. Okay, pop those away and let's go and look at the, in quotes, roof of this place, because let me just have a look at my options here. So you will go through the stone cutter, that's fine. That's all I need. We're just... this is a kind of what, as aforementioned in last episode, the idea that this needs a roof is in itself somewhat strange. But I do want to go with that as an option, so I'm going to do this. Go on there and then one out, maybe. That could work. Should have brought some scaffolding. Let me just get some scaffold, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, given the inconsistency and logical nonsensicalness of having a roof underground, we have a roof. We have walls all the way around, that is all done, and all the way around the front here is done, and hiding around the back here is the other half of the roof, which again, this is all blocked in. Inconsistencies in the logic of even having this roof, but you know, there you go, and we're covered up on this side as well. This has all been mossed and lit up without using visible light sources. Down here not so much, obviously. We still need to work on the cavern itself, but I keep on coming out every now and again and just, you know, bone mealing a little bit of moss, just spreading the moss throughout. And it's actually quite a nice effect, because it really doesn't care. I mean, it's as random a pattern as you're going to get without me having to place lots of blocks. So, you know, it it caves the thing there. It makes the place look a little bit more cavern-like. We'll get a lot more stalactites and the likes in here. Inside here, now I think I may even try and do that. I can do it there. There, yeah. What's my situation like for stair blocks? Probably not brilliant, but I have got all of those, so that should do the trick. The issue with this is, let me just do about half of those as stairs and about half of those as stairs. Actually, slightly more than half of those as stairs. The issue with all of this is they don't look that great when you yeah, this is not the biggest fan of scaffolding blocks. They work, but sometimes I think it's just quicker to go all out with the dirt. Need to get you on the... no. Need you to be on the bottom half, sir. That did not work. If I go up further, then I'm not going to be able to... That'll work, though. That will get me where I want to be. Yeah, just do that. I mean, he's not a bad mechanic. I just think could have done with a little bit more thought, perhaps. Like the fact that I keep on forgetting that you have to do it from the bottom. This will probably be easier, though. Nope. Not like that, though. Either I'm missing a trick. There probably is a trick to this. I've not used scaffold a great deal. I always find dirt to be the easier of the two. But doesn't matter. That looks better. And then I can show you what we've got inside. So we've finished the corridor off. It comes down into this section here. Again, domed roofs. I've not put windows in on these walls just because there's nothing to actually see. So, but you'll have the nice view out the cave eventually without all the mage lights everywhere. And we'll get a bed and various bits and pieces in here. That should be relatively straightforward, however. So, yeah, let's take. Well, I definitely need to sort out this this thing. However, I do want to do something a little bit more magical this to finish off this episode, and what I would like to do is get myself what's the word I'm looking for? I want a golem for starters, so let's have a look at arms. What have I got in the way of arms? I've got a wooden caster and a wooden blade. Oh, backing him out. Okay, I completely forgotten where I was, but I have pulled myself together the makings of a wicker golem. Hopefully that should be good enough for what I want. And I would like to take all of the glass that I've smelted down. We're going to obviously do a whole load more glass at some point. But what I want to do in the first instance is have a look at... let's come around this way. I'll say it's interesting building with a glass floor. It adds a certain something to the build. Let's just, in fact, let's bring it. No, let's not for now. So I'm going to come out this way. Now I'm going to think I need to go 9 by 9 from here, but I want to be a little bit further off. So let's come out like do there. So if I come from here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, that will be the middle there. 2, 3, 4, and that will take us roughly to the end of. Oh yeah, I've got sill touch now. I'm not breaking the glass because I've only got so much. And then I remember that I've got a silky touch, so that's actually not so much of a problem. So let's just come out 1, 2, 3, and then out like that. So that's 1, 2, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and what I want to get going today is a golem run wheat farm. So the wheat farm is going to be necessary to breed the cattle. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That should do us. Necessary to get lots of leather. So it kind of all falls in together neatly. Well, in theory neatly anyway. What we need to do is make sure that everything is lit properly, because the idea of this platform is the spawns are all controlled. But that should be easy enough. And let me just go and swim back out of here, and then we can get this all set up. Now the danger that or the possible danger I see with golems is that they might get knocked off or walk off into the sea, which could potentially be, well, quite awkward. But no. What we'll do is we'll place those up here, and that should give us ample light to keep this nicely done. And that will go in there. Then I want to put that on there, and I want my lodestar on there, and then we're going to do Do I need to tell it to take? Now this is the interesting. Plant crops, I've got harvest crops. So we can put a plant crops in. Where should the construct look for the crops in? So this is where you would go there. Oh, hang on, no, I'm going to guess it's the block above it, otherwise it's not going to work, is it? To there. So I'm going to there to there. Okay. So that's plant crops. I also want to harvest crops, which is going to be the same. There to there. So that's those two. I will take items from container and we will place items in the container. The block it should use is that. And the same that. Now, there should only be two things coming out of this. One will be seeds, the other will be wheat. And the item, it should be that. I think that should do everything we need. We do need to hoe everything down. I've never tried this before, so this could be, I need to upgrade you, that's good, and I need my armor stand. And again, just keeping it simple with the wicker golem for this one. It's got two grabber arms, and there is that. Then we're going to set this to interact with that. Come on then. Oh, I've not told it to actually do anything, have I yet? So we're going to do that. Going to do that. It's going to harvest and place. Okay. Got your seeds. Got seeds. Got all sorts of things you can do, but struggling with the try that then. What is your problem, huh? Couldn't find the next task, boss. This construct it's capable, it can plant crops, could graft items, but not clear. Do you need to be a more sophisticated beast? Now, I mean, there's an obvious thing here that I could actually just go with create and create a wheat farm. That would be perfectly valid. Right, I need to dig deeper. It's possible that this golem may not be clever enough to do what I want it to do. I need to have a dig. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. So I've got him planting. The key to that is you do it on the block, not the air block, so that's fine. I've given him 2 sets of commands. One is pick up some wheat. If you're successful, plant it. If you're unsuccessful because you've already got something in your hand, try to go move to the planting step. If you're successful, go back to drop off whatever's in your hands, otherwise go back. Now what I need to do, well, I can't do this one yet because this golem cannot harvest. He needs a blade arm to harvest. So yeah, that's something we need to sort out. But that is relatively easy to sort out. I'll go and grab the bits I need. Let's start off with some wicker. Does it really matter which I'm going to go with that. Need to make one of those. Get me some of that. There we go. That's good. And I shall take the what I think of as the golem torture station, because it looks horrendous when the poor little sod gets torn apart like that. Oh, and I need some animus dust as well, because I've just gone and used up that bit. Borrow that. Get some animus dust and head back, and let's see if we can't get this guy doing the whole works. Back in a sec. I always feel sorry for these poor sods when you do this to them, but doesn't matter because now got him all back. All his bits are here. We can throw the correct golem together now. We've got leggies, torso, and a blade, and a head, and a bit of that, and then interact with that. Off you go. This is all looking good so far. Now what I want to do now is I want to say, once you're successful, go and do that, and then go and do that. So that should pick up, harvest, plant, do all the things. Oh, you're only going to get 1 item though, aren't you? Or are you? Do I want 2 then? Or got a better idea. Gonna head back quickly. We'll give him a try, but I'm going to take this on over just in case. get me... Oh, I need... so I need to do the thing for that, don't I? I want one of them. One of them. And two of them. While I'm at it, I can throw that back. That can go back. Keep the bone meal. Oh, the bone meal. My voice is terrible. I don't know why it's gone. It's not sore or anything. It's just completely bare. Very strange. Anyway, so I need 1, 2, 1, and 1. And this will sort out the problem then. Now, what was the circle and down fish? I know. No. Probably. Thank you. Right, that will also work, I hope. So harvest, golem can do the harvesting, and this can do no. Possibility that this might not work. And there's a cat outside. Alright, let's see what happens when I harvest this a wee bit. So you should spot that that's ready for harvesting. Not the fastest thing in the world. Eventually. Yeah, something's not right here. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm getting somewhere. I pop this in. I'm going to stick a gate in just to keep this in here. I don't suppose I do have a lock, don't I? Yes, there we go. And I also have a key. So I managed to get gather going. So what we need to do now is we need to start off with you going to that. If you are successful in picking up a seed, plant it. If you're not successful in picking up a seed, go to the harvesting stage. Harvesting stage, you have to point at the crop and not the land, whereas that you have to do. If you are successful in harvesting, go to that. If you're not, go to, well, doesn't really matter. So we'll have both do that, and if neither of those are successful, we'll go, actually, that makes no sense. Damn it, I've just kind of undone it. Gather, gather, gather. And we are going to gather in this range here. And if you are successful in harvesting, gather. If you are not successful in harvesting, go to there. And both of those can go to there. So he picks up a seed, plants it. Let me do that. He's going to plant that seed. He's then going to scan around, I think, to see if there's any harvesting to do. He's going to gather, he's going to put that back. He's going to plant. Oops, hello. Plant. Why are you not gathering? Or will you get to gathering? Let's just plant successful. If you're successful in planting, oh, I see. Let's do that. Now he's gathering. Then he'll plant, and he should just keep on going around. His logic's not perfect here, but with a bit of luck, he'll get round to everything before it despawns. And if it does despawn, as long as he has an adequate supply of seeds, it shouldn't be an issue. There we go. And that's our little farmer doing his work. And with a bit of luck, I'm sure I could loop the logic here to go because there isn't an exit. That's the oddity here, is there doesn't appear to be an exit condition. But anyway, he should just keep working there. Now, I don't know if I've got any wood in my backpack, if you'll pardon the expression. Let's just do that. Get me a crafting bench. And get me a gate. And that should keep this place reasonably safe while he does his work. So that's an AFK job, if ever I saw one. I really don't actually need to run the iron farm at all over here. It's got lots. What I do need to do, I think, is take that tree farm down though, because that's a lot of spawnable spots. Yes, that is good English. Well done. There was some spawnable spots up in the canopy there, which made me nervous with having the villagers around. But that's fine. Could have sworn there was a couple of things fell off the side there, but doesn't matter. And obviously we managed to even get one up there. How did I come out? I think I've come out with enough for one half of the farm, but I don't think I need to run it for a while, so that's all good. I'll just dump those in here actually for now. Oops, hello. Waste not, want not. So two whole logs. And yeah, a little bit. You know what? It doesn't hurt to go and grab it, especially the saplings, because I tend to find farms of that nature are a little bit wasty in in terms of their sapling count. So you know, we should grab all the saplings But we can, because you tend to lose some by the logs growing up through the middle. There we go. I want that one, but I'm not that desperate. There you go. Have a little helping hand there. Right, well, I really need to let this farm go overnight and AFK here, so let's see what we got in the morning. I will see you later. Okay, a night has passed. I have checked. There was a lot of stuff left on the floor. I mean, the quantities are there. But look, he's locked in a loop doing the take a seed, can't plant it, then he puts it back. So he does, and he's not doing the gather. So my thoughts are this. I am going to take that. And I have brought 2 more golems with me. But first off, we are going to, well, what we are going to do, oh, I should have brought something to stand on. Running a little bit low on stuff to stand on here. Hang on, get those in there. Get myself a block. That should do the trick nicely. Boink. I think this will work, and what we're going to do is we're going to stick a delegation station there and a delegation station here. And then what I need to do is this one is going to be take an item from the container and hang on, let me get this right. This one is, I only want you to take a seed. I want you to carry that around. I want you to do harvest and plant. And that's it. There's no picking up, no putting back. So that's going to go from there. You are going to take an item from the container. Should I do plant then harvest? Harvest, take, plant. Would that make more sense? Maybe. Harvest. Take and plant. I think that's all that needs to be. And this one needs to be gather items and place in a container. So you're going to gather, if you're successful, you're going to place in the container. If you're not successful, doesn't really matter, we'll just have it go like that, I think. Now, what I need to do is go and set the harvesting one up. Now the harvesting is cropped tops, so we're going to take you and you, and from there to there. That's fine. So harvest from there to there. And then plant is the block below. So we'll keep some of those and we'll go from there to there. To there. That's all good. And collect I'm going to do slightly differently. That's that one, isn't it? Collect is going to be from there to there, so it kind of goes on both levels, or gather I should say. That's this one. Boop. From there to there, and then I just need one for the there, and that is going to be, have I got a seed? I don't think I have. It's going to be take from there, and it's going to be deposit in there. Finally, we'll tell that it's a seed only. Right, so armed with that, we should be able to he should harvest, that's fine, and plant, but he doesn't care about anything else. Now, the last thing to do is, oh, I didn't bring enough animus dust. I need to go and get that. Be back in a second. This is way over long, by the way, this episode. Apologies. Okay, very quickly, what we're going to do is we're going to animate this fella. We're going to take him. He's got a storage thing, and we're going to put that in, and he can carry a load of stuff. So we shouldn't have that much of a problem, but just in case we do, and I don't know whether this is possible, what we're going to do is we're going to put two of them in with the same set of instructions. So between them, we'll just make that a right arm and a left arm, chuck in an animus, and off they go. That should work a lot better because there's going to be no whoops, hello, sorry, there you go, have those as well. Between them they can pick these up faster than the other guy can harvest, and I think that makes it a solution. We've got 600 and odd wheat already from a nice AFK, but I'm not convinced that that we did that. But let's get a quick thing like that, and yeah, we're good on the farm, and I think I've just been overly complicated. Plus, I've got me a complicated load start back. So, on that note, I'm going to call this episode because it is overlong. Oh, pardon me. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.